Hello everyone, today's chess puzzle. We've got quite the fascinating board position here. For white, we've got the king on b2, queen on g6, pawn on h7, pawn on g5, pawn on a4, knight on c3, knight on g3, and a rook on c2 for black. Kings on b8, pawn on b7, pawn on c7, pawn on a6, bishop on e6, queen on c4, bishop on d4. So, let's get this going.
Yeah, let's break it down.
Now, looking at this setup, what really jumps out at me is the position of black's queen.
Okay.
It seems to be controlling a lot of the board.
Yeah, I see that. It's definitely a key piece here. That black queen on c4, not only is it threatening white's pawn on a4, but it also has that direct line of attack towards the white king. It's really limiting white's options.
And black's bishop on d4 seems well placed too, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's got that white king in its sights.
It's what we call eyeing the king. You know, it can't capture it yet because of the pawn structure.
Right.
But it's a constant threat that white has to be mindful of.
So with black to move, how can they exploit this pressure?
All right, so what's the best move for black? The answer is black moves their queen from c4 to a2.
Queen to a2, that seems unexpected.
It is, but watch what happens. White is now forced to move their king from b2 to c1 to avoid being captured.
Okay.
Then black moves their bishop from d4 to e3. Checking the white king.
I see where this is going. Now the king is trapped.
Precisely. White has to move their king from c1 to d1 to escape the check.
Oh.
But black continues the attack, moving their bishop from e6 to g4, again checking the king.
Wow, that's clever. Black is using those bishops like tag team partners, each one forcing the king into a worse position.
Yeah, exactly. And it gets even better. White blocks the check by moving their knight from g3 to e2, but black keeps the pressure on, moving their queen from a2 to a1, delivering another check. White has to block that check with their rook, moving it from c2 to c1, but then black delivers the final blow, moving their queen from a1 to c1, checkmating the white king.
There you go. A forced checkmate sequence. That starts with a seemingly quiet queen move. That's a fantastic example of how a single well-placed piece can completely dominate the board and lead to a decisive victory.
Absolutely.
Thanks for breaking that down. It's amazing to see this strategy unfold like that.
It certainly is.
Thank you for listening.